everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fangirl, here to review episode 7 of Dame X Prince Anime Caravan. Oh, this episode was so good. Okay, favorite episode out of all, because it's hilarious, it's setting up for some really interesting things, and wow, okay, lots of naked men in this episode. I'm like, wow, okay, fan service time, whoa boy. So with this episode, they arrive in this one town, and first, like, it's a beach episode, then it's like, no, it's a hot springs episode. I'm just like, the breaking of the fourth wall there was hilarious, but, so with this episode, though, there's a part with Prince and Mare that I absolutely was like, oh, he's a yandere. Oh, favorite boy! I love him, he's my favorite now, definitely, for sure. Nana can fuck off. But anyway, with this episode, though, they had the whole hot springs thing, and Teo was so cute, and he was, like, trying to tell her that, Ani was cute. I was like, just tell her, man! But anyway, so when they get into the hot springs thing, though, well, Grimaru, messes up, and, well, he gets so overheated that he uses his magic on the boys' side of the hot springs, and explodes the rocks, and they all slide down naked, and that leads to some awkward things. For instance, like having to walk through town naked. Except for technically Prince Ruse, because he had censorship all over his body, which was freaking hilarious. That was so funny. I was like, that, I love that, because I get why, and I'm just like, that is so funny. It's just this white bar, and I'm like, that is so funny. Oh my gosh. But anyway, so they all have to go through town naked. And that leads to some very interesting things. Also, they were sent here by Crom, and I'm like, interesting. And later on, we see that he's setting up for some evil scheme or something of his, and I'm like, dude, whoa, wait, okay, so you're actually evil guy here, alright, that's weird. He's kind of evil. I mean, I don't really know what he's doing, but he's doing something. So yeah. But anyway, though, with the whole having to go through town thing, so there's this one scene with Vino and Mare is explaining a bit of his backstory as how he's the cursed one. Now, I'm not sure if he means that maybe his birth caused the queen to die, because, like, they mentioned, you know, they didn't like him in the flashback and everything because of that. And I'm like, did she die in childbirth, or what's going on with that? Because that's what I think it is. But I could be wrong? I'm not sure. But then, when he starts, like, talking about Ani and how she is Caravan's mi amor, and he starts, like, going yandere, I'm like, oh, I like that. That's so creepy. And he's like, oh, maybe I should lock her up in darkness or something like that, and I'll take good care of her. And Vino's like, okay. And I'm like, best boy. Best boy. Not I don't care about you anymore. Look, you're probably the most attractive out of the group, but I hate your personality, so Mare takes the cake here. But anyway, gosh, I like Mare so much now. I'm like, I love you. Because it's the fact that he's like an underlying yandere, or would he be more of a yanjiri? I don't know, but I'm just like, he's in that category, and I really like it, and I'm like, good. But anyway, they all do make it back to the castle and everything, or wherever they're staying, the hotel, I don't know. And when they get back, though, there's this messenger coming after Ani, whatever her name is, and he has the same colored eyes as her, but then I realized that Crom also has the same colored eyes as her, like the purple and the blue, and I'm like, oh, maybe this is like her brother coming for her. I'm like, wait, no, she doesn't have any siblings. And then who is this guy? He's just this random messenger who was sent by Crom, and I'm like, okay, there's this random messenger Bishonen who just randomly came into this, but hey! And then it was funny when Mare and Vino had those vines all over them, and they came off, and the sound, like, noises when people weren't talking, like the shocked gasp and everything in this episode was great. Like, when Annie, like, saw them, and like, so good. Like, this episode was just really good. Like, they went above and beyond, I feel like, with this episode, with everything, the jokes and everything. It was just so good. Oh, man. And I'm very curious about the next episode, because I'm like, well, there's this dark subplot happening in the background with Crom and everything, so I'm like, what's going on there? So, what'd you guys think of this episode? What do you think's gonna happen next? And I'll see you guys in whatever I review next. Bye!